Welcome to Good Morning IWC. I'm your host, Mob Miz. Today we have a special guest with us. One of my brothers, one of the co-hosts one of the many shows I got going on. I don't have as many as him. Mr. 15 belts behind him. Mr. Talks everything about wrestling. The champ is here. We got Mr. Chair Shot Sports himself. John Anthony, how are you doing, my brother?
I don't deserve an introduction, man. What are you doing?
Yeah,
I
you
appreciate
doing?
you, man.
You deserve it.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm glad to be here. Thank you so much. I appreciate you having me on, man.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you here. Something tells me I'll be seeing you later in this week too, but it's a pleasure to see you now, my brother.
That is great.
Now,
You will.
absolutely. So first, I'm just gonna throw out a few things that happened. Feel free to add in anything you like. I actually have a question for you, real quick. First thing, was that the worst painting of all time we seen the other day?
The worst.
Yes.
The worst. The worst. Don,
Oh,
I don't know what you're doing, man. Callus has got heat now. That is a bad oil paint, man. I don't know what you're doing.
yep.
Nope. No, no.
He's the king of heat. He is the king
The
of heat.
belt was
But
the belt was 15 feet long. It went around him and Kyle. I was like, "What are you doing? That's a
yo,
weird belt."
the Payton was so bad. It took me like four looks to realize everything that was going on there. I
Yep.
completely missed what the cow pot. First, I'm looking at Don like, why do you have the old school Christian see through? Like, yeah, it's like what is going on here? But so it gets your vote. Worst painting of all time.
Worst all
Oh
time.
my.
Worst.
Yeah, so I
Absolutely.
we'll just yeah, we'll get past that. Now, for some good AEW news, they re-signed the Gates of Agony. That is good. That was up in the air. I think they've been utilizing them pretty good. Um, I seen something about Jake Hager today. Um, Supposedly he's retiring and starting a trucking company. I don't know if this qualifies as news, but I figured I'd throw it in. Did you see that?
I did. He said he started a trucking company. It's not him driving. He's got some people. He's excited, and he refrained from saying the word retired, but he said he's kind of moving on from wrestling. And I was like, I mean, all right, you've been moved on for a little bit, but it is what it is. But I guess
Mo-
no, but it's good. Everyone is going to have that like that after wrestling kind of thing. I guess it's if you have a fleet of truckers, you're making a lot of money. I guess it's good on him. It's good for him.
Yeah, I know there's some good money in there. As long as he's in a right mind state. I know there was some crazy tweets going on last time we heard of him. Well, me personally. But happy to see he's doing good. If he is retired, I'm sure it'll take less of a toll on his body and he just gets to
Absolutely.
collect cash. So it can't be a bad thing. Another thing that I've seen online, I know you had to have seen this. This is a few days old, but I want to hear your thoughts on it. Um, Probably even a few weeks old. I feel like it's been brewing, and I don't believe it's real personally, but I want to know your thoughts. What do you think about Dominic Mysterio and CM Punk's little back and forth jabs at each other as far as comments?
It's a work. These guys are just trying to get. They're trying to get like just people to like tune in, talk about them, especially
Yeah,
Punk, especially Dom. Not for nothing. I mean, going into AAA, going for the Mega Championship. I mean, it just builds on. They just added seats into this pay per view.
yeah,
It's to get the people watching, some
it's
eyes
good
on the product.
promotion.
Yeah, I like that. And Punk knows what he's doing. Like Punk has more behind him than he does in front of him, and he knows if I throw my name in there and I'm kind of jabbing with this guy, maybe they'll throw some eyes. So I think it helps Dom. I think it helps Dominic there, and I think it helps AAA too. So
Yeah, I
it'll
think
be
that.
good for him.
Yeah, I think they're feeding into people thinking that Punk is always gonna be in the middle of drama because I mean he has been for a lot of time.
Always, always.
Um, but they need to remember back when Punk said the one person he wouldn't let babysit for him would be Rey Mysterio. So they've been
See,
brewing this.
exactly.
They've been
Long term
brewing
storytelling.
long term. They've been brewing this for a while. Somehow Dom's been long term storybook it since he was like 6 years old in photos. It's crazy. He
You
might
know, he
have the
just
long.
celebrated his 20-year anniversary, right? You know that, right? He just celebrated his 20 year in WWE, baby.
Is that
He's a
over like
he's
the
going to be the
adoption
GOAT.
the adoption match?
I'll never forget that. I'll never forget custody of Dominic on the ladder match. I'll never forget that match, man. That I was like, what do we do? What? Okay, all right, cool. I guess that's what we're doing. The okay, let's go.
Hey, I mean, that was at a time when wrestling was more fun. People wasn't so critical about shit.
Oh,
So
you
I,
could do
I
pink slip on a pole matches, the whole nine. You could do anything you wanted. It was great.
that criticalness is what I feel like takes the nostalgia away from me at some points where it's like we grew up in an era of wrestling where it was like we kind of, even when I thought it was real, I didn't mind when they was wilding. But once you got to the right age and you realize what it was, it's a TV show. I always enjoyed the wildness. It's like saying if you went back was like Undertaker too much. Undertaker might be too much for this era right now. So I don't,
So
I
much.
mean, I don't know. Um, we do have one more thing I want to shout her out. Natty's been absolutely killing it. She's been running around, independent circuits. Um, she's actually challenging for the AAA Reina de Reina title at Triple Mania. Um, I don't want to try these names because I feel like I'm gonna absolutely botch them. Um, but I know this is gonna be a good match, and it is good to see her over there. I want to know what you think about Natty, and also as far as the AAA partnership. Um, as far as right now, how do you think it's working? What do you like about it or not like about it?
I think it's great.
Yeah,
The fact that WWE now owns AAA, it's partnership, whatever, but it's like they own them, but they still want to use them in like under their umbrella, which is great. Um, this match I'm really worried about because obviously, like Dom is going for a title, Natty's going for a title. I do not want to see WWE superstars coming in taking all the AAA titles. We don't need a rehash of TNA. We don't need to have all these guys. Again, it's great for the product. It's great for AAA that these belts are on TV. Everyone gets to kind of find out what they're about. Like, what do you mean? What is that big ass belt he has? What's the Mega Championship? Well, that's TNA. I mean, that's AAA. But both can't win. So out of the two, I love you, Spedrock, but out of the two, Natty needs to win this match, this triple threat.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, it's going to be fun. I like how we're integrating WWE superstars with AAA. And again, there's Natalia. For those of you that think it's Natalia that's wrestling, go do yourself a favor and watch some Natty wrestling.
yes,
If you want to talk some kind of Jekyll and Hyde, well, Tale of Two Stories, Tale of Two, it's wild. Natty, they need to put her on WWE television. I know she's in her like later years, but
yeah.
Natty can get it done and rip through that entire women's division WWE. So I'm excited for the whole pay per view, but I think the Dom match is going to be great. But I think Natty needs to walk out of there with some gold, in my opinion.
Yeah, you killed both, sir. Both, excuse me, killed two birds with one stone because the next question was the Dom. But I think you're right. I don't know if maybe it's that style is a little bit too aggressive for her on WWE TV because I feel like it's like everywhere else but there. But I would sure as hell love to see it. She's a safe worker, so
Yep.
um, let her loose. Absolutely. A couple of matches we have coming up. I want to throw out there because these are smaller matches. People might not know what going on. We got your girl, hi Miss Parker, Jada
Miss
Parker.
Parker, Miss
Yep.
Parker.
Yeah, she's going against Alexa Grace August 9th in Texas. That's Summer of Champions. That's the reality of wrestling show. So that's actually a good match if somebody wants to check out a match that if you're in Texas, obviously, or if you want to watch something outside of the normal scheduling programs. Um, we also have a smaller match going on in Canton, Georgia, August 7th, which is going to be for 1FW. One of my co-hosts, Turnbuckle, went out there, I believe, a couple of weeks ago to one of the events and said it was an absolute banger. He has a rundown on the channel for anybody that wants to check that out.
Nice.
But Angelica Risk is going against Isis Reed. So these are more
Ooh.
if you're in those areas, go out and check them out. I'm not sure if these are gonna be aired, YouTube, anything like that. So we'll see how that goes. Now, gotta know this one, bro. This is a good one for you. I need to know this, and I have my thoughts. But this is your boy as a group, your boy and your team's, your guy. Is it a work or is it a shoot? Carrying Cross. I'm hearing multiple different stories. Contract ends
It's
this
tough.
weekend. Then I heard he got offered a new contract today or yesterday when this is. Then I seen him on a podcast right after say that that's not true. Then I seen Sami Zayn right after that say he would like to see Karrion Cross get more opportunities. Now I have a good idea, but let me know what's going on here.
I wish I had some weird, like crazy insider information to like drop tonight, or to be like in this morning, be like, "Hey, I talked to Kevin. This is what happened." But um, the one thing that we need to understand is like whatever you know about what carrying crosses, you you don't know. He lets you, and I talked about this with the Unreal series, and I'll put it to carrying cross. The magician lets you see what you want to see, and carrying is the master of it. Maybe it got leaked. For one, will tell you I do not think WWE is going to let him walk. I,
Yeah,
if I if I was a breathing man with a heartbeat that was in that front office of we have X amount of money, it goes to Karen Cross. But comes out obviously, I believe it was Meltzer who broke it. Put down the Fightful, yada 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 yada. Interview 3 hours later, Karrion's like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. No, I mean I don't know anything. It's tough. Could it be true? Could Karrion be telling the truth? Maybe. Does Cross want you to think he's not re-signed? Absolutely. But this is again what this you and me talk about this. This is the kayfabe that we yearn for. I think a lot of wrestling fans want, where you think you know, but you don't. And when you think it's not, you're like, okay, it's gonna break here. He'll keep it going. He'll
yeah,
keep it going. He'll start showing up at Raw events, not on TV, just showing up. Why is Carrie in here? We don't know. Is he under contract? We don't know. And just going. The man has a book tour coming up. He has a movie that's premiering. Um, there may be is there music? I believe there might be music. I'm not sure if there's music as well. But he's multifaceted. He's in a lot of different things. A lot of hats. Has his hand in a lot of jars. If I was a betting man, I had to put a paycheck. Honest to God, put your weekly paycheck down. Do you think he resigned? Absolutely. Is Karen going to work this and milk this for everything it's worth and playing it to WWE for something maybe WrestleMania or a Rumble, some crazy ass match? Absolutely as well. So for what it is for me, one thing I just got his book. Cannot wait to read it. Very excited. Gonna see him on the book tour. He's coming here to Boston. Third thing, I think he's shooting everybody, but we'll see what happens.
yeah. I'd say 100% a shoot. I think what they're leading up to. This is just my personal opinion. I'm still back and forth on the odd truth thing, whether it was a work or a shoot. But my thing is this: I think they seen whether it was a work or a shoot that once the so many fans felt a part of that because they felt like they brought him back, whether they did or didn't, right? And I think that's what they're gonna do across. It's gonna be the fans are gonna get. I think he's already re-signed, but I think they want to push it all the way down to the last second to get that let's re-sign Cross going,
Yep.
so everybody feels a part of it. That's just my guess on it, and I think it will make them a lot bigger. Especially, I don't. You let them walk out the door, just it's not good business. And I don't look at them like they do bad business right now. So
No. And Heyman also put him over on I forget his name. I apologize.
with the
Um,
Ariel Hawani,
Awani. I apologize. Yes.
yeah,
And Heyman's putting crossover. We, we,
yeah,
we don't we don't do that with talents that walk with talent that's walking out the door. And I
yeah,
get like he's done a great job, and they kind of give him the wave. They don't. That is not what WWE does. They do not. This is unless it's something crazy 180. We're gonna give Kevin the rub as he walks out the door. Cannot see that happening.
yeah. I
Um,
I agree.
but one thing, real quick, before we move on, there is something you brought up. The one thing WWE cannot fall into, and I think wrestling in general, I think sometimes Tony Khan may do it a little bit, but he's getting better at it.
Yeah,
Obviously, we had the We Want Truth, right? Now we just had the We Want Cross. I just saw yesterday, maybe today, We Want Theory. There's only so much you can let the. But this all goes back to again 2 years ago. We want Cody. There's only so much you can let the inmates kind of have that pull on the asylum,
I agree.
where eventually it's to be like, okay, we get it, but the hashtag's not going to work, guys. It doesn't work every time. You can't just have a favorite wrestler and we want so and so. You can't do that. Like that was we want Knight. We want this. Like I feel like Truth again. It was deserved. I love me some Ron Killings, but watching it since TNA. But you do you that really kind of set a precedent. So now it's
Yeah.
like hashtags galore for everybody. When our favorite wrestlers aren't up, hashtag them. Boom, let's go. We want Mello. We want Mello was the biggest one. Again, nothing
Yeah.
against any of these guys. Mello's amazing. Knight's amazing. Cross is amazing. Theory's amazing. But you can't let hashtags dictate who you resign. I hope WWE understands that now that they did Truth, you might have opened yourselves a Pandora box where you go, oh,
Yeah.
shit, we're really going to upset some people if we don't do this. But my
I
thoughts.
I I agree because
Yeah.
my thing is this is fine for everybody to actually hashtag it. The problem is when they start demanding it and thinking it has to happen
Yep.
because they want it to happen. So then when it doesn't happen, it that's where that IWC mass hysteria comes in. It's
Oh,
like,
the crash
just
out.
yeah, yep. Well, yeah, I'm gonna say I agree with you. I don't think there's no way they let them walk out the door. This is just all part of the bigger plot. But it definitely has to go in a different direction. On to like a few good things. Um, did you see King of the Hill is working on a collaboration with SmackDown?
I did. I'm
I
excited for that, baby.
Me
Let's
too.
go. Let's
Yeah.
go. I love me some King of the Hill, man.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how this is gonna happen. I'm hoping they have them like cutting promos and stuff on the screen, like throughout the
Hmm.
show or something. It got it. They have tons of potential to do some crazy stuff there, and also crossover promotion as far as putting wrestlers back in cartoons and stuff. So I'm all here for it. Now the two big topics of the day. Before we get to some more personalized questions on you. I know you've seen this, Dale. I'm gonna actually pull up and read off the actual headline. So Disney through ESPN has secured a 5-year deal with the WWE starting next year, roughly a year away in 2026, for the streaming rights to major WWE events, including WrestleMania. The deal is worth $1.6 billion. Yes, y'all heard that right,
The
people.
bag. The bag, baby.
Yeah, the bag.
Yo.
1.6 billion. Um, we'll see the event stream on ESPN's new direct-to-consumer platform. The agreement marks a significant increase in value compared to WWE's current deal with Peacock. People went batshit. Obviously, the $30 a thing didn't even end up being true. But what are you thinking about this deal?
I think it's great. I think it's awesome. And the folks that you talked about that kind of crashed out and wanted to be the first one, I think you know how this is. We deal with it all the time in the NWC. We have shows. Everyone wants to kind of be the first one to kind of talk about something and start that trend or the thread of everything. It's a good deal. I myself personally, I have YouTube TV, I have ESPN already, ESPN, ESPN Plus, Hulu, Disney, the whole nine.
Yeah,
If you look at it, and good friends of ours, Big Mike, Vinny has said something too from Suds and Square Circle. It's not looking like YouTube's included yet, which is great, but I have ESPN.
yeah.
The WWE is going to merge into that. So if I go and I get the WWE app, I have everything I already have now: ESPN, ESPN Plus, Disney, Hulu, their stuff, archive, all that stuff.
I have all that too, so I didn't really deep dive into it. That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking. So I'm pretty sure I already have it.
yeah. The app will pop up and it'll tell you, okay, you want to go into the WWE one. You'll get that. It'll probably be their logo,
Yeah,
and that's it. And then we get everything we've already. So instead of having the ESPN app, they don't care. You don't need the E up there. You go get the WWE and you click on that, and you're good. You have everything else. And as far as the $30 PLE thing, and I say it with love. You know me. I'm neutral. I'm not trying to be a bad guy.
yeah,
But for a
yeah,
WWE person to say something about $30 a month when I myself am paying 50,
50.
40,
Yeah.
50, $60 for AEW. Listen, don't be throwing that stone. Listen, don't throw that stone because I know what I'm paying a month for. Because I'm like, oh, okay, I got this. Wait, Sunday.
Bro, the
So
only people complaining are pirates. Y'all
that's
are
it.
already
That's it,
pirates
baby.
anyway. Stop it.
Yo,
You ain't paying
thank
for
you,
anything.
man. Like they're like, what?
Not even paying for anything. So
Yeah. But I think it's a great deal. I think and not for nothing too. On a side note of that, ESPN very slowly is almost like I compare them to Google. They
yeah,
are very much taking over the sports world and what we see on TV.
yeah.
ESPN also later on that day, which is wild that this kind of got not rushed over, but if you're a sports fan, which I know you
Watch
and me
the
are,
NFL
different
Network.
teams, but we're sports fans, and I love you for that.
Yeah,
Um, they just bought in a non-binding contractual agreement.
yeah,
ESPN bought NFL Network.
yeah. Crazy.
What?
Please
What?
don't ruin Red Zone. Please don't do it.
No, no, no. They said it. Right? No, no. Scott came out. He said that. He's like, no, no, no. It's all good. I'm still here. We're still running it. They're not changing anything. But
That's
it's
it.
NFL gets a 10% stake in ESPN, and ESPN pretty much does whatever the hell they want with their stuff. They keep it. They can put Red Zone stays what it is, but
Yeah,
they can also take Red Zone and put. So at the end of the day, again, like Google, my thought is if I had to look at a 5-year plan, if I'm running ESPN, you're gonna that's the one you're all these apps everyone keeps complaining about.
yeah.
It's gonna be 3 apps. ESPN, maybe Peacock because it's NBC and some other one. ESPN wants to have everything under the one E app. You click on that, and there's hundreds of stuff to do. So,
Gotcha.
and WWE is one of them. So
Yeah.
again, that's kind of the thing when you look and you go, "Oh, WWE." No, bro, they just bought the NFL too, pretty much. The NFL
Yeah.
Network, I should say. Are you
Yes.
kidding me? That's wild.
It's
But I think it's
crazy.
a great deal. Again, I got kids, I got a family. I got everything anyway. But I think it's good for everybody. And before you make a judgment, definitely look into it. It's going to be good for a lot of people.
Yeah, I think it's a great deal regardless. I think
Yeah,
anytime we see big wrestling deals, it bodes well for other companies looking for deals. It actually bleeds into one of the next things I want to talk about, which is it's looking like WWE is supporting Peacock at giving TNA the streaming deal they're looking for. Um, Still not sure. Well, I guess your value is what you ask, but it seems like they're only asking for 10 million a year or 10 million for the streaming deal, and WWE is supporting them to for Peacock to be the front runner there. But I have a funny feeling that those numbers are going to be a lot higher than that when they come out, and that's why it bodes well with these big deals coming out. It's like if WWE is working with them and they just got 1.6 billion for 5 years and they're telling you we're going to go to ESPN, we're going to give you the slot we was on, just figuratively saying that happens, right? I don't see why their value would only be worth 10 million a year when the WWE is working with them. I feel like those numbers would have to be higher. Maybe that's where they started at before WWE. But I feel like a quarter at least, right? So that would just be why I love this deal for wrestling. It helps everybody.
I agree, hundred
It's
percent.
like a yeah, it's like a wide receiver gets signed, and you might not be on that wide receiver's level, but it kind of helps in a way with leverage. You know?
And that's the thing too. And again, it's nothing against AEW, but a lot of people WWE is always 10 steps ahead, and
Yeah,
they kind of move in silence a little bit. So
mhm,
when you have someone like Ari, again, take away Paul Levesque, take away Nick Khan, right? Well, actually, don't take away Nick Khan. Take away Paul Levesque and the WWE that we know.
yeah,
Look at Nick Khan, the vice president. Look at Ari Emanuel, the head of everything.
yeah.
UFC, UFC. This man runs UFC. Dana White
The number
and
one,
TKO
number one sports. Well, I think it's like the number one entity.
in the world. In the
Yeah,
world, nuts. You don't think Ari? So when these kind of things move, and again, it's a certain kind of people that complain about these things, and I get it. Again, we don't know. You don't know. You don't know the unknown until it
yeah,
happens, right? So
facts.
my thing is, you don't think there was okay. We're gonna move here, and Peacock's like, well, all right. So and Ari's like, or Nick Khan's like, listen, I know we're leaving you. I'm sorry, we're not giving you PLEs, but we got these guys over here who are gonna streaming service anyway for like $10 a month. If we bring them over here and we figure some stuff out, if we put their pay per views here, are you cool with that?
Yeah.
Peacock's like, well, we're raising our prices anyway. So if you guys are leaving, cool. But if we bring them over here, we'll package it and we'll make it make sense and make some more money.
Yeah.
Why do you? It's dude, knee jerk react. 99. Wait, WWE's moving. Oh man, people are gonna leave us. Nope. Subscription prices go up. Oh, now TNA comes over. Oh my God, TNA's on a streaming service. They're on Peacock. Oh my God, like
Yeah.
so everything I feel like has a purpose. One shoe drops, the other one drops. And
Yeah.
again, it's not, and I hate to do this because I don't want the big business it or big brother it, but dude, take I do this all. Take WWE out of this. It's not Paul. Paul's a
Yeah.
booker. Does he
Yeah.
have some
That
say? Does
get
he have
that
some say?
confused. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He has some say. He does. He has a little bit of, you know, well, we should keep this guy. He said, but Nick Khan and Ari are the chair and the right hand.
Yeah.
And those are the guys who are like, okay, we're doing this, X, Y, and Z. And Paul goes, all right, cool, whatever you need me to do. Right, I'll book it. Okay, great.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, when Ari Emanuel's number shows up on your phone or your Peacock, hey, we're going to ESPN. You can't pay us enough. They're paying us billions of dollars. We're leaving. But how about if we give you TNA? We support them. We do changeover stuff with them. We put them on CW. We figure it out. Peacock's like, oh yeah, shit, let's go. Okay, cool.
Hmm.
I think it's great for everybody. WWE is just growing immensely, exponentially as we move. But
All wrestling is it's
all of
helping
it is, all of it,
everything.
dude. And
Yeah.
nothing against AEW, dude. AEW's got they got Max. They're doing great. They're doing almost 2 million with Max, with what they're doing on Collision on Dynamite, dude. Telling you, man, it's
Yeah.
awesome.
You
And
gotta.
TNA getting more. TNA moving up on Peacock. I mean, them getting it. Now you have three.
I look at it like this: TNA is the next in line to get the deal. Then it's probably gonna be Ring of Honor time, right? So it's like I'm looking for more and more wrestling companies to get TV deals and more people to have access to watch these wrestling
Yep.
promotions. It's gonna grow everyone. You know what I'm saying, hopefully we get to an actual Forbidden Door one day, and we have an AEW match versus a WWE. At least one. Send
I pay
over,
so.
so
You could
I hope.
charge me $200. You could charge me $199.99 to watch that pay per view, and I'd pay it. I wouldn't
It's
even care. One
swipe my
time,
card. Swipe my
no,
card. I'm making it, even if
Tony,
it's
Tony
limited.
and Paul, the Cons, Nick Khan and Tony Khan look at each other and they're like, one time, that's it. We're doing
One.
this. Charge what you
Yeah.
want. I'm paying it. I don't give a hell.
Yeah.
No, I'm doing it.
It's like, look, if they did Forbidden Door once a year or every 2 years, they could probably charge 150, $200 per pay-per-view,
People
right?
pay it.
People would pay it, no question,
Yep,
right? And
absolutely.
and charge $75 a average ticket to get in there. So the prices WWE sells already. So if you put them together, I could imagine Khan talking to Khan and saying, "Look, we can sell these tickets for 45,000. What? I was getting 20 already." Like, look,
We can get at least 30. Let's go. We'll drop it down. We got 30.
like, yeah. So,
Sean Khan
um,
is like, yo, let's go. Let's go, baby. I'll do it.
yeah, 100%. So hopefully we get there. But yeah, any big deal is good. I don't. It's never bad for business for these companies to get lucrative TV deals.
Nope. Nope.
Especially the work that these wrestlers are putting in. Hopefully, all these big deals brings in bigger pay for them. I guess that would be the only one thing I would add into that. Because if it's like when TV deals go up in the NFL, the players want more money, so
Yep.
they might deserve a little bit more of that chicken. You know?
And I know it's never going to happen because I just think it gets squashed at some level. But
Yeah,
you kind of got a lot of the old guys, not to use a term, the old heads are kind of gone. You know what I mean? Maybe Randy Orton is kind of an old school guy, but I think he's kind of hip. I don't need a union. I don't want a WWE
oh yeah,
PO.
we don't, yeah,
But
we don't need any
but
of that.
you do bring up a great point. What when is too much too much?
Yeah,
You don't think like Cody, well John's leaving. Cody, Randy, name it up a company looks and goes, you guys just signed a $5 billion deal
yeah,
and you're paying me 890,000 a year. Screw you. Like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like there's a point where it's like, and I don't want to get into the. It's not the NFL, but
Yeah,
that's a good point. That's a good like that you brought up as far as
because the
like the.
revenue.
Yeah, you have to, dude.
Yeah,
And you maybe I brought it up. I think a while back when TKO first acquired WWE or became TKO, and you need to start having like do the things that Dana White does. And again, real fighting, scripted. I get
yeah,
it. So it's tough to do that. And I said that when I did my short. So it's
yeah,
tough to say match of the night. What is everyone fighting for in UFC? The fight of the night.
yeah.
They want that 250K
Fighting
in their
for their life.
pocket. Yeah, they want the 250K. They want the quarter of $1 million in their pocket.
Yeah, the
So
WWE took most of those incentives away, which is the awkward part.
that's what I'm talking about. So it's got to be. Um, you can't
But if
have
you're
match of
taking
the night
if
and
you're
scripted
taking
stuff.
but if you're taking that away and you're up in the actual contract, I mean, I could see that
Yeah,
gist of it.
you got to up
Go
the actual contract. They
Yeah,
have
you
to.
have
They
to.
have to, man. I'm sorry. And again, I don't want to
100%.
get into the whole TKO's in debt. If
Oh,
they're
no,
in debt,
yeah,
this probably gets them out of debt. I'm not going to lie to you. This
yeah.
ESPN deal probably heals a lot of wounds.
And now they're gonna and they'll get lucrative in the next 3 days if that got them out of debt, so you know how it goes. Going
That's what I'm
from
saying.
negative to just 0, they'll be up in a week. So,
Watch those stock prices.
uh,
Yep,
maybe
exactly.
time to grab some, you might be onto something
I'm
there.
not gonna
Um,
lie. Actually, I might go take a look after we're done. Yeah, I might go
I
look.
I just seen something, and I have no idea how I missed this today. Sorry to cut you off.
No,
Um,
please go.
Jonathan Gresham had 2 strokes.
Yes, I saw that. I saw that on the way home tonight. I read it while I was driving. I almost pulled over. Like it was wild.
Damn,
He
man.
from a. They said it was probably from a bad COVID. I mean, I guess I don't know.
Link
Bad
like that
COVID case.
long-term COVID or something.
Yeah, they said they'll never really know, and they showed the cam shot
Is
that
he okay?
Jordan had. Huh?
Is he okay? I
So
literally just came
from what I
across.
read, he's going to take 3 weeks to talk to his neurologist. He's fine now. He woke up not knowing what the hell happened.
Yeah.
He didn't believe it was a stroke, but they put the picture up. If you go back to look at his tweet, he put the picture up on the ring cam that Jordan saw, and his face is like half like, I'm not trying. Yeah, I'm not being disrespectful
Yeah,
to
no,
anybody,
troops. It was
but
troops.
it was literally like he's like
Yeah,
giving trying to give a thumbs up, and
yeah, you
yeah,
can see
he had
it.
2 strokes. So
Well,
shout out to Jonathan Grisham because this man, I want talk about somebody I want to see in WWE, like, and not following Jordan at all in the least, but this man can go. He's
he would
reinvented
have been.
himself timeless times,
Yeah.
but I guess he's
Um,
taking a couple weeks. He's going to reevaluate, make sure his neurologist says he's good to go, and he'll jump back into the ring.
well,
So
prayers out to Jonathan Gresham and his
same
family,
man,
Jordan Grace. Hope everything's good there. That just caught me off guard. That's why I had to
same.
throw it
I was
out
pulled
there.
over. I was like, what?
Yeah, like
Really?
whoa.
That was
Um,
like a farce. I'm like, what? And I'm like, oh shit! Oh my god, he had a stroke, 2 strokes.
yeah,
Wow.
that's rough.
37, 37 years old, 2 strokes.
Yeah,
Jeez, man.
yeah, that's I know
I'm
no.
be 41 in a couple months. I'm like, no, God, man, I'm worried. I'm like, God, man, that's
Listen,
crazy.
man, like I said, what update? This is Friday show, feature Friday with our first feature. But Monday I'll have a extensive update on that because I'm not doing this on the weekends. I might just drop something short tomorrow if I get an update. But it is time for the fun part.
Oh, here we go.
John Anthony. So we got 5 questions where I'm just gonna name 2 wrestlers. Yeah, you can pick, just name
Oh,
one as
yeah.
your favorite. Um, or you could give me an explanation. It's up to you, whatever you want to do here. So the first 2, I'm actually gonna throw a couple retired legends out there. Well, one semi-retired, the other 3 definitely retired, right? I feel like it's only right. You're the first person that's gonna do the 5 wrestler questions and the 10 questions about you. So first one ever. And here's the first one: The Rock or Ric Flair?
Yo, I'm out, man. I'm getting out of here. Oh, are you kidding me, dude? Like,
Oh,
oh,
I'm throwing it. I mean, since it's similar,
it's no, no,
technically,
no.
hold up. Technically, just like drink champs, you could choose to take a sip of your beer. That means that you you can't pick.
No, 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 no. I'll pick. I'll pick. It's Rick. Woo! It's Rick. It's Rick.
Hey,
It is,
there you go.
baby. It's Nate all day, baby.
I
I had
like
the pleasure of beating him a couple of years ago, man. He's the goat, man. He's disgustingly good, and he has
yeah,
been for a long time, and he still is. He's still Nate, and he's
yeah.
gonna go until he's in the ground. And God bless him, man. But yeah, it's Ric Flair. Ric Flair on that one.
All right, got you. I agree actually. I This one has some history with it. Um, and I've seen this go back and forth. Bret Hart or Shawn Michaels?
You're killing me. I'm the first one. This is wild. Oh man, I've fought so many people with this question, man. I'm telling you, I'm a Sh- I'm Shawn Michaels, man. Get mad. The comments are about to blow up. The comments are about to blow up, man. I'm telling you, I'm a Shawn Michaels
Any
guy. Listen,
yeah.
no, no, no. Again, it's a tale as old as time. Like you can go back and forth, and both gents. No disrespect. I've met Bret Hart twice, man. God bless this man. He's awesome. I love him. He's great. But Shawn Michaels, longevity wise, and it's not Brett's fault. We know what happened, Goldberg,
Yeah.
whatever. But Shawn Michaels, longevity wise, and what he's done and what he did in the ladder match and everything else, Shawn Michaels. That's my
Hey,
that's my answer. Shawn
I'll
Michaels.
say like this. One of my arguably maybe my favorite match of all time, Razor Ramon Shawn Michaels ladder match.
It's got to be.
Yeah,
They
so
were using
that
those Home Depot ladders where they got hurt. They were like
yeah,
hurting the next day.
that was when ladder matches just felt way more important for some reason.
Yeah, those
I don't
spots hurt.
more. A little bit different now. Now these
Yeah,
other ones I feel like a little bit easier. Two, well this one I'm gonna throw in there because I just felt like I wanted this on the first episode, and then the next two I'm actually very interested, but I feel like they'd be a little bit easier. This one is gonna be hard though. Dustin or Cody?
stop it. Stop it. What are you doing? Oh
First
man.
brother versus brother. Starting off episode, first time doing it.
You got to take a lot into account here because both are so decorated. Excuse me.
Yeah,
Both are so decorated in what they do, man. Dustin, unfortunately, prayers up to Dustin. He's got to get double knee surgery. He's gonna be out a long time, but
yep.
um, he's done such great stuff in AEW. Did amazing stuff in WWE and TNA. But Cody Rhodes started the competition that we now talk about on the IWC on a
Yep.
daily basis. Cody's come back. He's QB1. He's won it back from Roman. He's got it from John. And Cody, day in and day out, has done what he needs to do. It's Cody Rhodes. I love you, Dustin. I I love you, Dustin. I do. But it's Cody Rhodes here, man. Cody Rhodes
Yeah,
all day.
I don't think he'd be mad at that. I think he might even agree with you at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Now these two, I pulled out the cut. I had to get some ladies in here, and
I like it.
I know one of these is one of your favorites, I believe. Um, Jada Parker or Anna Jay.
Oh, Anna Jay, man. She's done a lot too, man. Jada Parker. Jada
Hey,
Parker.
I
I'm
ain't mad.
biased. I'm sorry. I love Miss Parker. I'm
I'm
sorry.
I'm
Miss
not
Parker.
mad. See, I wanted these last two to be a little different. So
I
this
like
one
it.
I think is a good one too. Moose or Brian Cage.
Oh man, that's tough. That's tough. They both done so much on a big level and also mid card level too. That's wild. Ooh. Moose. Only because what he's done with the system and his success as an X Division champion for almost 200 something days. Maybe not in the right division for Moose, but Slim. Hey, listen, it was a anniversary, man. I had to watch him lose it, but he did the thing. He passed the torch. Um, man, and nothing on Brian Cage. I love me some Brian Cage, man.
Same.
Moose, Moose,
That
Moose,
the transition watching
Moose,
Moose go from the NFL
Moose.
to wrestling has definitely been special too. I remember when he was first coming, just getting to TNA.
Yep.
Um, was the chubby, nope, not body shaming, but the
No, but he
chubby,
was though. He
yeah,
was.
chubbier version of Moose. He's gotten like he's went from NFL lineman, and you know what they look like,
Yep.
to what he is now, which his transition has been crazy.
Crazy.
Now, I love all those answers. And you took no shots. You answered them all, which is definitely a good thing. Now
Always.
we have 10 questions that these are more personalized. I want people to get more familiar with you.
All
So
right, let's
same
go.
thing, short,
Rapid fire.
short. You could do them short, or you could go as long as you like. No rush. First thing, Mr. John Anthony, what's your favorite movie of all time?
Oh man, this is tough.
You could do
Um,
top three, but either one.
I don't want to age myself here. This is wild. I don't want to.
It's all right. It's all right. If you see
um,
my movie list, you
so
know my age.
number one movie is Two for the Money with
Oh,
Matthew McConaughey and Al Pacino.
nice.
Um, that's number one. Number two is is Scent of a Woman with Al Pacino and Chris O'Donnell. I might
Okay.
be an Al Pacino fan, just saying.
Oh, it just saying, yeah.
And the third is oh man, Men in Black, the original.
Oh, that came out of nowhere, but I like it.
I've
Uh,
watched that movie more times than I'd like to admit, but I could probably recite it on here right now, line for line. It's wild. Like, but I loved it. It was great. The resets were a little, but Men in Black one with Will Smith, Tommy Lee Jones was awesome.
yeah, it definitely was. Those are
Yep.
those are all 5 star out of 5 star movies. I don't even think Meltzer could deny that.
Ah,
Um,
let's go.
no, um, what what I guess I could say what or who, depending on how you go here. What got you into podcasting?
So I've watched wrestling since I was like 5, 6 years old. Before like as soon as I can start remembering watching stuff.
Yeah,
Um, for years watched whatever. Kind of like real before COVID was thinking about it. COVID happened. No one's leaving the house. Oh, this is a cool thing. Kind of started up the little chair shot sports thing, whatever. With a friend of mine. He's no longer obviously involved. Whatever. I've had a lot of inspiration. My one guy who I had the privilege of meeting this past Sunday at SummerSlam
nice.
in New Jersey. Yeah. It's Chris Van Fleet.
Oh, I
Um,
seen the picture. I seen the picture.
you saw that? Yeah. So
He's a legend.
he has a Chris Van I can't remember. Apologies. It's Chris Van Fleet Answers or whatever. It's like a podcast one. He just talks. It's on
I,
Spotify.
I
And
know
I
the
sent
one you're
him,
talking.
yeah, I sent him a message like, 4 years ago. And I was like, hey, listen, how do I'm up and coming. What do I do? And he's like, listen, you keep going. You just shoot your shot. You go to the indies. You talk to these wrestlers. But as far as interviewing and stuff like that, and I was like, you know, he was like, just keep pressing, send all the emails, see what happens. Keep doing what you're doing, and eventually, you might get to me. And he uses himself as an example. He's like, I did this. I started this when I was like in my teens, early 20s. Chris is like 42, 43, and
Yeah,
now the man is like a staple in WWE.
yeah.
Took him 20 years. I've been doing this for 4. So
And
I got a little bit to go. But Chris Van
called
Fleet,
it's called
um,
Insight, just so you know. Insight.
so that's well, no, is that the one he
That's
does
the
the
you
interviews
well,
on?
that might be the YouTube one that
Yeah,
he
that's
does.
the YouTube one. He does one. It's like, again, I can't. I wish I knew the name of it. I apologize.
Don't worry, we'll
But
get it. I'll put it in the
yeah,
description.
so it was that one. He read it out and he answered me, and I was pumped about it. And he started following me, and it was kind of that. And we met. We talked for a couple minutes, and he recognized the name because he's like, I've seen you, and I was like, I want to take your time. We had a good talk.
Yeah.
And he was like, dude, the fact that you're here talking to me, he goes, just do what you do, man. I was like, appreciate you. And that was great.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of other people. But Chris Van Fleet is the reason I'm here. I mean, the IWC, I've always wanted to talk about wrestling. I talked about all my friends, and I'm like, well, let me do a thing. And got into a little group that kind of wasn't the greatest. And I have big inspiration, got a little bullish. And as you know,
Yeah.
started my own media group, amazing people that are under me. Obviously, you're on there 95% of the time you're with us. And just, yeah, I just wanted a positive place to talk wrestling and talk all of it. So that's kind of why I'm here. So
Absolutely, and he's absolutely one of the goats, and we're happy that he inspired you, because we have you here today. And of course, I love to be on chair shots any chance I can. I see that text come through. I'm ready. I'm
We're
ready to
in.
go.
Let's go. Let's go.
You already know. It's like, give me 2 seconds. Let me make sure I'm adjusted. Work hours, everything's getting moved. Now, this is a funny one. Male or female, don't matter. Any company doesn't matter. If you could manage one wrestler, who would it be?
Oh. Any one wrestler?
Doesn't matter. It could be a tag team, a trio, technically a faction. You want to take over a faction, whatever you like to do here.
Past or
It's your
present doesn't matter, or future doesn't matter. Whoever it
doesn't
is
matter.
doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Open ended. You put it how you want.
Man, I want to say Carrion. And I'm like, you got Scarlett. You don't need me.
Hey, she could start
um,
wrestling again.
no, she'll kick the shit out of me. I don't want to do that. No, we're not doing that. She might get out of here. Um, Cody Rhodes.
Nice,
Cody
nice.
Rhodes.
Would you have
Uh,
matching mask when you come out?
yeah, it's got to be. It's got to be the
That
match of
that
mask. The match of skulls. But I
I
think
like.
Cody. But this is for heel Cody though, because heel
Ooh,
Cody doesn't want to talk to the crowd anymore. He doesn't want he doesn't want to know what you want to talk about. That's
nice.
where he kind of comes out. He takes the mask off, and I grab the mic, and I'm like, Cody doesn't care what you want to talk about anymore, guys. Now this is why we're talking now. That kind of thing. So Cody Rhodes,
Put in,
heel Cody Rhodes.
put in your application because we haven't seen Hail Cody. I feel like it's coming soon.
I'm here for it, man. It's gonna be when they do it again. WWE when they do it, it's gonna be cinema, baby. Let's go.
Absolutely. Now, let's pull this up. Get to something you're currently watching. I want to get this in here. Best TV show you're currently watching that you would recommend to people.
Ooh, man. The Bear. Have you guys the Bear?
I co-sign that. I could
Yes,
absolutely
sir. You know,
co-sign that.
yes, see, you know, because that's personal to you and me. I
Yeah.
was talking to someone at work. They're like, "Do you watch The Bear? Like, do you watch the show?" I mean, show. You mean documentary? Yeah, I've watched that. Like, let's go. I've seen that.
Yeah. The
Um,
part the part that gets me, you know what hooked me in that show?
yeah,
Season 1, right?
yep.
We had we're in the kitchen. So
Hmm.
everything goes there, right? We had a dishwasher call in. We had one dishwasher in there, and um I'm not honestly not sure, but a little bit broken English, right? um and came out flipping out about the stickers, because you supposed to rip it off before you send it to the dish room, because so came out just flipping out about them, right? Now that night I'm watching the show, and they're flipping out about the same thing. I'm like, yo,
Yup.
this gives me life. I'm hooked. I was like, I'm hooked. But yes, highly recommend that
It's
show.
funny. It's funny as as a GM, like running the whole restaurant, and the fact
Yeah,
that they tag into like the front of the house a little bit. And I'm like, yo, I can't deal with this show. This is like a documentary. This is not a show. This is
yeah.
real life, man. This is like an upgrade from waiting. But like,
When you go to work and you watch that after, go to sleep, and then go back to work, you know what happens. Eventually, you just feel like you're always there. You
you
working,
never
then
leave.
watching there,
We
then
never leave.
never leave. So that's actually a great show. Now this one, I have an idea of a few people you're gonna name, but who's your uh, outside of Van Vliet? We're gonna take him off this list. Um,
Okay.
who's your number out of all the mainstream, like the top guys? Who is your number one podcaster to listen to at the moment, or who you listen to the most?
So it's a toss up.
Yeah,
It's going to be a tie between Dawson Open Radio with Dave
yeah,
LaGreca,
yeah.
or Sam Roberts from Not Slam Wrestling.
Both though, both.
Right after CVV,
Yeah,
with the interviews and stuff.
yeah.
Sam was the inspiration for me to do the weekly stuff, do something every week. I watched him and I saw he was like before. Obviously, Sam is like now Sam Roberts is very entrenched with WWE. I'm sure he has a very lucrative contract with them right now.
He has to. Yeah,
Um, yeah. So, but before, like maybe 2.5 years ago, you know, he kind of still had the entrails there, but whatever. But um, Sam was not Sam Wrestling was. I got his hoodie hanging in my closet, like
Yeah.
so. He was the number one like weekly today. Not Slam Wrestling, like that was what he did every Monday morning. I watched his stuff. I got in there, and that was the kind of how I want to get into it, the news aspect of it, but also giving your own opinion. So yeah, and also Dave LaGreca, obviously Busted Open is now huge, 24/7 on Sirius. So God bless them. They pulled for that for a long time. They're killing the game. But when it was just Dave LaGreca, probably Bully and Tommy Dreamer, maybe
Yeah.
some Thunder Rosa. But Dave is great at what he does too. It's funny, people don't like JD from New York, but like Dave LaGreca is one and a half below him when he
Yeah.
gets pissed.
Yeah.
Dave's screaming on TV,
Oh
and then
yeah,
people
he
are like, but
ran.
people are like, JD's too loud. Have you watched Dave LaGreca? Are you kidding me? Like, are you
He
serious with
ran.
this man?
Yeah.
But again, out of the two, JD from New York, an honorable mention. I've tuned in a little more, kind of getting like the both sides kind of thing. But at the end of the day, Sam Roberts and Dave LaGreca are my two guys that yeah, my 1 and 1A what I listen to.
All of those people you mentioned are great listens, but I mean, some do a little bit more engagement baiting than others, but
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Yeah, Sam's killing it. And I mean, I respect the shit out of Bully, so anything with Busted Open, I support.
Yep.
Now this is a good one because I know you've had a lot of them. Give me, I guess you could do a couple of them or however you prefer to do this, but give me your favorite experience you've had at a live wrestling event. Any age, any time, it doesn't matter when it was. It could be last week, it could be 20
You know,
years ago.
Slammiversary is coming up here, right? Anyway, so anyway, oh man, first ever Springfield Civic Center. I grew up Western Massachusetts when I moved here from Brooklyn. So, Undertaker coming around, he slapped my hand. I was front row.
Ooh,
My old man got me some seats in
that's a
front row.
level up
So,
from AJ. I thought
no,
AJ
no, it's the Dead Man. The Dead Man is number
I
one,
know.
baby.
Was his hand cold?
No, it was one. That was but I was like 12 years old. That's I was into it when that happened. Uh, it was over. Now we're here. This is why we're doing this. Yeah, it was over. So Undertaker, AJ Styles,
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, Slammiversary, Long Island. Got the dap. He dapped me up. Coming, I had a ramp ring. He dapped me up. That was cool. And I got a third
I
one. I'm
was
trying
one
to
that
remember.
seen your hand out the crowd and called it out.
I'm not gonna lie. So somebody watched Fade to Black, and apparently I'm on Fade to Black a lot. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, well, I'm not the only one. There's other people, but I just happen to have a ramp seat that night. But
Yeah.
um, trying to think what my third one is. I've been to so many events. Um, this is just events, right? Just wrestling events.
Any I guess anything to do with the wrestling.
Wait, are we doing like, whoa, we doing like meet and greets?
You
Because
could
that's a whole other
yep,
thing if we're doing
any
that.
any wrestling experience. It could be a meet and greet. You could
All
have
right, so
ran into a wrestler on the beach.
let me. Whoa, that would have been cool. Let me start over.
Yeah.
All time number one. I got to meet Bray Wyatt. Uh, when he was coming back into wrestling. Met him, meet and greet. Awesome man, great energy, great aura. He was awesome to meet. Uh, so yeah, met Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
Uh, the second thing I got to do was um, I met Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. I met
Oh,
Scott Hall 2.5 weeks before he passed away. Um, that was the second. The third thing
so
will now be Undertaker
and then
when I
A
was like 12 years old.
I see.
And the honorable mention will be AJ Styles' anniversary. But
These
meeting
are
Bray Wyatt, was probably and this isn't like because he passed away. I have the video like I have the Fiend belt when I met him, and I had a picture with him, and he was so humble. He was sweating. He was so nervous, and he was like, "I don't know, there's people coming out to see me, man." He goes, "I don't get it. I've been waiting for so long. And these people, I don't get it, man. And he was so humble and so nervous. He didn't get that people. He was there for 3.5 hours signing autographs, and people loved him so much. And he just was so humble. The aura, the energy. He was such a great guy, and that's my number one.
Yeah,
But
he's the absolute man. I need to when my backdrop's officially finished and I could not be under construction. I got a few masks coming for the backdrop. I
yeah,
definitely did that.
the mask is the belt is huge. It hangs over by the door to my office. It's huge. It hangs behind me. There's not a lot of room because of the shelves. But
Yeah,
even to put it here, or I've had it for a couple of shows, or put it like here, it's too big.
yeah,
It's huge, so it's hard to it buckles. So it's hard to put it's stuff. But
yeah.
that's when those are
He
my
created
top three, and
he created a monster.
yeah, for real. And the list goes on and on. I mean, I've met so many. I met Rick. I met Edge. I met Cody. I met, and it's not a flex. It's just so cool that I've gotten to
Yeah,
meet all these individuals, and they're so cool outside of yeah, good stuff, man.
I
I
feel
love
like
it
that's what leads you to this line of work is
so much.
those experiences. The more you have, probably the more hungry you are to
Yeah.
make sure this is the line of work.
The two,
Um,
the before you get to the next question, on what you just said, the two things that kept me going. I've done interviews with Dijak and AJ Francis
nice,
on here on Chair Shot Sports.
nice.
Then I saw them at the big event in Long Island. AJ recognized me, and then Dijak, I told him who I was. He was, oh my god, oh my god, I was, oh my god, so nice. So to meet these guys in person was like, and AJ went, I know who you are, man. Get out of here. I see you. Like, I was like, what? That I could not tell you what that meant to me as a person, as a wrestling fan. That a wrestler remembered who I was. Remembered who I was. I should be knowing
Yeah,
who he is. He knew who I was, and we dapped up. We took a picture, whatever. And he was like, man, man,
yes, man. That's listen. Those, like I said, those experiences
fire.
gonna is what's that's your gas to get to where you need to
Mm-hmm.
go. You know.
Exactly.
Um, and all of those are fire experiences. Your top your number 20th your 20th experience is probably someone's number one. So
Yeah,
you happen to be blessed.
I am.
Um, this is a little bit of a tough one. And I'm asking everyone that comes on Fridays the same question because I want to hear all the answers with these two names taken out. Um, best faction of all time, and you know the two I'm taking out. No NWO, no G Generation X. So you
Come
can't
on,
pick.
man.
Nope.
Come on.
Lucky some AEW fans lucky I didn't take out Bullet Club because I know that was their go-to. Lucky I didn't take that out, but
The other two
that's still
sweet,
there.
baby. Um, wait, top two? We give you top two.
You could go top two, top three. It
No,
could
I'll go
even
top
be.
two. It's fine.
Go ahead.
No, no, we'll go top two. Evolution,
Fire.
evolution, because we got Batista for what he had the first run. Obviously, he's now doing movies and he kind of
Yeah.
get out of it. But you got the goat, you got the Viper.
Yeah.
Without evolution and Triple H taking a chance on this man who went into the brig, who literally left the military to come wrestle, like
Yeah.
a third generation from his old man to his grandfather, like nuts. Um,
Right.
and just what, yeah, and what it did for Triple H too. It gave that man a good 4 good years of wrestling.
Yeah.
With his nice little feathered permed hair, so pressed hair. Um, so evolution's gotta be my number one. Um, it's it's Bullet Club. I could
Yeah.
give you it's Bullet Club all day, man.
Yeah.
And
Bullet
whatever,
Club
and
do so many stars.
yeah, it's whatever. Was I can't think of the word I'm looking for. Like the whatever rebrand of the Bullet Club, just not the OG one you got with AJ and the Good Brothers because that was a little weird. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, Bullet Club all day.
Yeah.
There's countless stars on both hands, if not more than two, of
Yeah.
who came out of the Bullet Club. And Cody, obviously one of them. AJ, we can keep going on.
Finn,
Finn. Oh
Young
my,
Bucks,
Young
Kenny,
Bucks, yeah,
Hangman,
all of them.
Kenta.
So
it goes, yes, out of
so it's got to
control.
be great. But for me, it's not even a WWE thing. It's just a thing of Bullet Club consistently puts out so many people, but
Yeah,
Evolution put Randy Orton on the map, and Randy Orton with your AWWE
he's a
TNA.
creative player.
Yeah,
He
dude. Like Randy Orton is like you.
he came out of
You
a lab. They ain't fooling me.
yo, stop it. Yo, no, he came out of the lab after he got his back surgery. I don't know where he went when he came back, but that man, he regressed 15 years. My man looking better than some 26-year-olds in the NXT. There's a dude coming out like 25. I'm like, yo, go look at Randy Orton. Hit the gym, bro. Here's some weights. Look at this guy. Like,
Listen, it's crazy how good he is and how naturally good he's kind of like just
yes,
always been.
exactly.
That's the thing. He's just always had it. Um Now let's get to these last few. This one's pretty funny. Name me the one wrestling match that you hate the most or you despise the most. So most hated wrestling match ever.
Goldberg versus Fiend.
Huh, listen, I didn't even think about that. You might
Sorry,
have, I might got to change my list. That's
sorry.
definitely a bad one. That's
I'm sorry. Goldberg versus Fiend. What
no,
are we
listen.
doing? What are we doing?
That's a great pick. All right, how about this? What's your drink of choice?
Terramana tequila. Topped off with
I,
some Zoa.
enough said. Enough said. I'm a
Yep.
tequila drinker myself. We're gonna have fun at Heat Wave. So
I'm so
tequila,
pumped, man.
yeah,
Mike,
it is.
yo, we gonna kill it, baby. There's gonna be some videos. No, I'll put that on the internet. What are you doing? Don't put that out there. That's scandalous.
Yeah, listen, man. It's gonna be
I'm
high
pumped.
quality because I'm bringing a good camera. You know what I mean?
Yes, I'm
So
pumped. It's gonna be fun.
we gonna do the one. We gonna do the 1-2 that night. Now
Yes,
this one is probably the most difficult question because it's an open canvas.
like
Tell everybody that's gonna see this one thing about yourself that nobody knows. That's safe to say on the internet.
like that nobody knows about me, or like that
That
wants.
nobody that say the internet doesn't know about you.
Man, I mean, I got some
Well,
NDAs. I can't really talk about a lot of stuff. I can't. I'm gonna be feeling like Cody and CM Punk. I got some DNAs I can't talk about.
who made you sign those? Triple H?
I can't talk about it. I can't talk about it. There may or not be three letters involved. I don't know. Um, what do y'all know about me? Can I give two things? Can I give
Yeah,
two things? Can
go
I
ahead.
give three things?
Give as many as you want. This is your
Just three. Just three. Just three.
this is your
It's like a
episode.
two. It's like a two. It's like a two truths and a lie. But I'll tell you all three.
Go ahead.
Um, so the first thing is, this is weird, and this isn't a weird political thing. I didn't do it for this reason.
Yeah.
Again, I live in Worcester, Massachusetts. I should be even telling people that. People don't like my takes. This is weird, but I live in Worcester.
Don't worry, I'm
Uh,
right down the street. I'll come check
I
you.
was gonna say, I got you. You'll come back. So I actually got to meet the president of the United States, Donald Trump, um, a year and a half before he ran the first time. He came here to
Oh,
DCU Center in Worcester. Me and my brother went. We met him at a rally. I got to meet. No pictures, obviously, but I got to meet Donald Trump. Uh, Second thing is, I was in the Army National Guard for 6 years. I'm a veteran. I did
nice.
I did a year tour in Iraq. Um, it happened a year and a half after the buildings fell, so it was not fun. Yeah. So
That was a crazy time. See, I didn't even know this. This is why
yeah.
I
See,
asked this
telling you,
question.
I don't like talking about again. A lot of people like I don't thump my nothing like I don't thump my thing as a veteran. I tell people like, oh my god, thank you for your service. I'm like, yeah, you're welcome. The third thing is, it's the coolest thing. I feel like this is where the comments are going to come. I was on Judge Judy.
No way.
Yes. Yes. About 13 years ago, I was on Judge Judy. Good luck finding the episode. And those of you that are going to say, where's the episode? So
No, it's
when
hard to
you
find. I was on cable before and I can't find the episode. So
thank you. When you go on Judge Judy, they send you when it's going to be on. I saw it live.
yeah,
Again, it did not DVR it. So
yeah,
stupid me.
yeah,
Would have been lost anyway because it was on an actual charter cable box. Would have been gone anyway. But
yeah,
um, good luck finding a syndication. Long story. DM me if you want the story if you want it. But
yeah.
long story short, it really ruined reality TV for me. And I liken it a lot to wrestling. So, but yeah, they flew me out to LA. Um, for 3 days. Was on the show. Was there. Came back. Yeah, was on Judge Judy. So those are my three things that nobody knows about me. So,
Hey,
but now y'all know.
those are three good things. Um, I have a couple of shout outs, and then I want you to promote, let them know everywhere they can find you,
Yes.
all your shows, anything new you have coming up. I don't care if you're writing a book, let them know. Anything you need to let them know. So the first shout out I'm gonna give is I seen Rich Swan back in TNA, first class. Speaking of AJ Francis,
Money,
shout out
money,
to him.
money.
Yes. Rich Swan is good to see. I mean, it's good to see that he bounced back. I know he had his ups and downs, but I'm glad that he looks like he's doing good and he's back in TNA. Huge get for them. Um, we've already talked about this, but I gotta give them a shout out for the bag again. So we're gonna shout out WWE for that Disney deal, and the merger they got going on. Um, Also, shout out to AEW. They're not counting Max, largest cable numbers they've done in a while. 711,000 this week.
Yep.
Aiming back in the right direction. So shout out to that. And I want to shout out MLW because they've been doing some great effing things lately. Starting with the Sky.
Yes.
Have you seen the Skyscrapers tag team? Pfft, Bishop
Love it.
Daya and Dijak,
Love these guys
who you
together.
spoke of.
That's just my boy.
Yeah,
And the fact he's with Bishop, let's go. I'm here for it.
yeah.
Fire.
That tag team is crazy. It's like David Robinson and Tim Duncan. I get you. I know what you're going for there. Um, I want to say that they have an event going this Saturday. I know that's on YouTube. If people want to tune in, I'm not sure the time, but it's Blood and Thunder. I know that it's going to be a great event. Definitely check that out. And if anybody decides to snag them as a tag team, that's a great get for any company. So I don't know how long MLW is going to be able to
You
hold that.
imagine you imagine they come back to TNA. Like you imagine the WWE or TNA, those two together, like as this, like
Oh my
man,
God. Give them the
sell
belts.
the
Give
shirts.
it to them. First day, give them the belts. Just give it to them.
Seriously, if you go back to the burn the boats and the whole thing with Dijak, like Dijak, yo, dude, it's
Oh
over.
my
It's a
God.
wrap. It's a wrap.
Listen, I'm begging to see this. I'm happy MLW's on YouTube though, so I can watch them, you know.
Yes,
And
agreed.
that's why it's big for more companies to get these streaming deals because I don't want to have to dig deep to find these things or have to be there live. We want to be able to put on Max or ESPN or whatever streaming service it is, Netflix, what YouTube, and be able to watch these companies, even if they're not in say the top two or three.
Right.
Now, one thing I want you to do now, this is about you. Take your time, let them know where they could find you, all the shows you got, any potential shows you have coming out, or any future endeavors you have coming up. Feel free to run it down for them.
All right. So first off, thank you for having me on, man. This is amazing. I've had such a great time. This is great. Never been on the opposite side of an interview, so this is great for me. I love this. This is awesome. Thank you again. I appreciate this.
You welcome.
Chair Shot Sports. You can find us on X, Instagram, TikTok, and on YouTube. All at Chair Shot Sports. As far as shows, Raw Rundown on Mondays. Talking NXT Rewind with your man over here, Mike Darden. We do that on Tuesdays. Wednesday is the Weekend Wrestling on bodyslam.net. Thursdays is Talking TNA. Fridays is the SmackDown Shakedown. And Saturday and Sundays is reserved for pay per views, PLEs, whatever else is going on, interviews, all that good stuff. 5 days a week, we're on TV. We're doing our thing on YouTube. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it, man. As far as shows, man, we have a Dark Until Daylight show coming out in a couple weeks. Not for nothing. It's kind of like what we're doing here.
Yeah.
I'm going to be offering up some content creators, big, small, doesn't matter. I reached out to some big names. I'm waiting to hear back. Your ass is going to be on this, so don't worry. You're going to be on this show. But kind of think like a Tonight Show kind of thing. It's going to be on Sunday nights, a little later on. Maybe a little more adult, whatever. But
Yeah.
that's in the works. Driving to the Top is coming up. The NFL part of Chair Shot Sports. Our betting show that we do weekly for the NFL. We do an underdog parlay. On DraftKings last year, we won almost $7,000. So definitely tune in.
Absolutely.
And the last thing I'll talk about, well, let me give one plug real quick. Chair Shot Sports. Obviously, you see Mike and me doing a lot of stuff. I'm not what I can do. I'm not what I am, and we're not what we are without Big Mike and Spread Rock on Thursday nights doing everything on the run in. Vinny is Suds and Square Circle doing his things on Mondays. Mike and Tori doing their things on Tuesday and Thursdays and kicking out at 2. Ultimate One doing his shows on Sundays. All these folks. Jesse B also with the Lowdown, who's on a hiatus right now, but she'll be back. Me and Vinny doing the deep dive on AEW.
Yes, sir.
So I say all of that when I tell a lot of people, I'm like, listen, it's a lot. But the one way to catch it all and kind of take it all in is like, comment, subscribe, shoot a follow. You know, like you can always get out. But we have a lot of stuff going on in the media group, and yeah, that's kind of the biggest thing going on right now. Like it's yeah,
And
it's
people,
like
and people, you hear everything him and his team has going on right now. And this man said he didn't deserve an introduction. 7 days a week, people.
it's not,
Get soon. If you're not familiar with these faces, you will be soon. Every one of them will also be on Feature Fridays. They're already getting inboxes. So one after another, and then Chair Shot Sports, Suds Media, they all deserve the shout outs and they deserve all the blessings. Everybody's working hard. We're like the Avengers. We're trying to assemble, so we're the only faces you see,
that's
you
it,
know,
baby. That's why
or
we're out
at
here.
least competing, you know, for most seen faces.
I just like I know you agree. I just want a place at the table. I just want to have a
Yeah,
seat. I just want to
that's
be at
it.
the plate. I want a plate in
Yeah,
front of me. I don't need to be the head. I'm not
yeah,
my boy. I'm not Roman. I'm just trying to
yeah.
be. I'll be a solo. It's cool. I'll be a
We don't
Tola
want to
Tonga.
move you out. We just want you to open the door.
That's
That's
it.
it.
Just put an extension on the table. Those of you that
Yeah,
remember growing up back in the '90s, man, they had the table that had like the 3 dividers. Put that shit in. We just want to make the table bigger,
exactly.
baby. That's what we
Just
want.
open the door, man. I'll take the buffet line. It don't matter.
Yes.
Just
Let's
let me in.
go.
Catering's
I'll sit at
cool.
the kids' table. I don't care. It's fine. It's like,
So just give me the kids' meal, man. All right.
please give me the
This is
tendies. I'm out here looking like Dom. Give me the
enough.
tendies, man.
Enough's enough. I also want to let people know. Um, it may end up going over this, but for now, it's looking like the podcast tournament is going to be the top 200 podcasters. Reason why I'm bringing this up is because you're going to be one of the co-hosts on that. So we're going to be having the top 200 podcasters tournament coming out soon. I have more details on it. We're also going to have the belt for this year's tournament, and we're going to have tons of content, which is going to be
Yes.
daily, weekly, throughout the whole tournament. We're gonna try to get as many as the big face tournaments on here as we can. Not just this channel though. We're gonna have them mixed out throughout all the channels. So whether it's
Everywhere,
Chair
baby.
Shots, whether it's Big Mike, whether it's us, whether it's Lady Alpha, whether it's Spedrock, whether it's Suds, we're gonna try to diversify and get these because we can't do all the interviews. So
No,
we're gonna yeah,
no, there's too
and
much.
it's way too much. So stay tuned for that. We also got the ats down below at Chair Shot Sports, at Mob Squad 508. And I want to remind everybody that we are Prince Nana Coffee affiliates. That QR code
Nice.
right there brings you right to the page. Anything you order sends back 10% to this podcast and helps us out. We do appreciate everyone that's going to tune in. Anything you like us talk about, feel free to send your comments below tomorrow. I will answer, and we're ready to sign out. Do you have anything you got to say before we tap out, bro?
Nah, man. Like I said, I appreciate the opportunity and the honor being the first one in here, man. And you're effing amazing, man. I'm happy to be here, and I'm glad we make some content for a long time to come. So I'm pumped for it. And let's
For
go to
sure.
Heat Wave, baby. I'll be pumped for Heat Wave. Let's go.
Absolutely. You're welcome, and it was only right, bro. I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, man.
Yes, sir.